Are you someone who love coding? Then let me tell you, my friend, it is not going to work out in long run. I'm not saying coding is not required, technical is not required. It is required. If you're starting your career, you're establishing your career, then coding your technical skill is most important asset, and the company will pay you because of your technical skill. Because mostly in this phase you have to play as a individual contributor, then it is pretty much required. But you have to play a long term game, right? You want to play a long term, you want to succeed, you want to thrive in a long term in IT industry. In that case, my friend, only coding skill is not going to work out, because very easily there is a chance that you can be replaced by your junior if you're still playing as an individual contributor role. So what you have to do now, in addition to coding skill, you have to acquire some new skill like leadership skill like decision making, critical thinking, communication skill, presentation skill, influence skill, how to close the people, how to influence people. That is pretty much required. Okay, so going forward, if you're depending only on your hard skill, technical skill, coding skill, this is not going to work out. And I have seen lot of people, they spend a lot of time, they invest their hours, their money in learning technical skills. They're doing some courses from Udemy, from here and there, and they're acquiring more and more and more technical skill, and they don't spend time on learning this soft skill, your leadership skill, your critical thinking, decision making, communication skill. They don't spend the time on this. I'm sharing a secret. It's a top secret. Okay? If you want to really thrive and succeed in long run, then your 90% success, more than 90%, your 90% success depends on your communication skill. How good you are at communication, that will determine your success in long run. And people don't understand that. I have seen a lot of people find very difficult in IT industry when they're approaching towards 10 years, 12 years of experience. They find very difficult to survive, to thrive, to succeed here. So it's a long term game, my friend. If you want to play a long term game, you have to work on your communication skill, acquire this skill. And most important thing, you know, that this all skill that I'm talking about, your decision making, critical thinking, listening skill, communication skill, leadership kind of skill, these all are learnable. You can learn this skill, you can master this skill. This is very important. Okay, so my suggestion is, friend, if you really want to thrive in long run, then coding alone is not going to help you. This is my personal experience, by the way. This will not work. This will not work. So what you have to do now, become a leader. Think about how you can contribute as a leader in your company, in your organization. So you have to make a transition now. This is the time when you have to think about how I can become a coder to leader. Because alone having only coding skill, become a coder is not going to work out. Trust me. So you have to acquire a new skill, leader. You have to become a leader. You have to think that how I can lead the project, how I can lead my team, how I can motivate the people, how I can organize the people, how I can become a decision maker, a critical decision maker. You have to make a decision. You have to think about. You have to think out of the box. So these are the some challenges you will face in your career when you are gaining more experience from mid career to high experience. You will find these kind of challenges, and this is a time, if you don't fix these challenges, you don't fix these things, then going forward in my understanding, in my experience, you will find lot of difficulties, lot of challenges. You will find that I'm not growing, my salary is not growing. I am finding very difficult to work because you have not worked on your soft skill, which are going to become the asset going forward. Okay, so coding skill is required if you are below 10 years, that is your asset. But after 10 years, if you have gained a lot of experience, then this is a time to become leader, and this is going to become an important asset, and the company will pay you because of this asset. So my friend, develop this skill. This can be learned, it is learnable skill. Okay,